It was a quiet evening in the old neighborhood of Ton Hoa. Streetlights flickered weakly, throwing long shadows on the cracked pavement. A light drizzle had begun, washing away the dust but not the secrets that clung to the town. Detective Minh adjusted his coat collar and lit a cigarette. He had been on the force for 15 years, and yet, some cases still made his hands shake. Tonight's call was one of them. The radio in his car crackled. "Detective, we found the girl." His stomach tightened. He knew which girl. 16-year-old Lon, missing for 3 days. A good student, quiet, polite, the kind that never made the news until now. He reached the old factory on the edge of town. Police tape fluttered in the wind. Officers stood silently, faces pale. Minh stepped inside. The smell of rust and something darker, blood, hit him hard. Lan's body lay near an abandoned machine, her white school blouse stained red. Her eyes were open, staring at the ceiling as if asking why. Minh knelt down beside her, whispering a silent apology to a girl he'd never met. The forensic team worked quietly. Minh's eyes caught something near her hand. A silver bracelet with the letter K engraved on it. He frowned. Her name didn't start with K. Back at the station, Minh sat in front of a board covered with photos and notes. Missing girl. Found dead. Unknown suspect. The bracelet, the location, the rain. Small pieces of a big, cruel puzzle. He called Lan's parents. The mother sobbed uncontrollably. The father sat frozen, eyes hollow. When Minh showed them the bracelet, the mother shook her head. "That's not hers," she whispered. "But I've seen it before." "Where?" Minh asked gently. The mother hesitated. "It belongs to Kwa. He's our neighbor's son. He used to walk Lon to school sometimes." Minh's mind clicked. He knew Kwa, 19 years old, worked at a mechanic shop, quiet but known for sudden bursts of anger. That night, Minh went to Kwa's house. The lights were off, but his motorbike was parked outside. He knocked. No answer. He knocked again, louder this time. After a long pause, the door creaked open. Kwa stood there, shirtless, eyes tired but alert. "What do you want, detective?" "Just a few questions," Minh said calmly. "About Lon." Kwa's jaw tightened. "I told you already, I don't know where she went." Minh nodded slowly. "Then you won't mind if I ask about this." He held up the bracelet in a clear evidence bag. For a split second, something flashed in Kwa's eyes. Fear. Then he looked away. "That's mine. I lost it a week ago." "Lost it?" Minh asked. "Or left it?" Kwa's voice cracked. "What are you implying?" Minh didn't answer. He just looked around the small house. On the table, he noticed something odd. A torn piece of cloth, white, with faint red stains. School uniform fabric. Minh's instincts screamed. "Where were you 3 nights ago?" Kwa hesitated. "Working late." "Ask my boss." Minh nodded. "I will." As he turned to leave, he noticed Kwa's hands trembling slightly. Not fear, guilt. The next morning, Minh visited the mechanic shop. Kwa's boss confirmed he hadn't shown up that night. "He said he was sick," the boss said, wiping his hands on a rag. Minh's patience wore thin. He ordered a search of Kwa's house. In the back, under a pile of old tires, they found a blood-stained hammer. When confronted, Kwa broke down. He didn't deny it. Tears mixed with sweat as he whispered, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to scare her. Min's throat tightened. Scare her? Why? She was going to tell everyone, Kwa said. Tell them I tried to kiss her. She said she'd ruin me. Min's eyes darkened. So you followed her to the factory? Kwa nodded slowly, his voice trembling. She screamed. I panicked. I hit her once. Just once. He buried his face in his hands. When she fell, she didn't move anymore. Silence filled the room. Min looked at the boy. Not a monster, just a fool who had destroyed 2 lives in 1 moment. Lan's, and his own. The confession was recorded. The bracelet, the hammer, the torn uniform, all matched perfectly. Case closed. But Min couldn't feel any victory. That night, he sat by the river, cigarette in hand. He watched the water flow past, cold and merciless. He thought of Lan's mother, of her last words. She was afraid of the dark. Now she would never see the light again. In his pocket, Min found the silver bracelet. He'd kept it back by mistake. He turned it over, tracing the letter K with his thumb. A symbol of love or obsession. Sometimes there was no difference. He threw it into the river and watched it sink without a sound. The next morning, the town woke up to headlines. Teen mechanic confesses to murder of local schoolgirl. People shook their heads, clucked their tongues, and moved on. But Min couldn't. Every time he passed the old factory, he felt her eyes on him, the silent question in them still unanswered. Maybe justice had been served. But in his heart, he knew, justice could never bring back the innocent. He crushed the cigarette under his shoe, turned away, and walked into the mist. The rain began again, washing the streets, but never the memories. And somewhere, deep in the river's cold current, a silver bracelet shimmered one last time before the water claimed it forever.